Okay. So welcome everyone. A very quick one. Um, my name is Mr. Ene, and Happy New Year for those of you who have not spoken together. Uh, I just want to share with us a few things that we are doing, mostly as we plans to get launch of this project. This project uh, it's not because I don't know what, I don't have what to do, and I can't do a few things by myself, but I just felt that I can gather people together, and then we might do something that might mean might be something valuable tomorrow. So I just felt that um, I can just do this. So my life, I like people to be around me. I like people to do something that can affect the life of other people. But sometimes that does not mean that I do not make mistake as a human being. So uh, that's why I'm trying to see how to bring the ideas together, and then we can look at everything together and take ownership of it. This is not something I do and I want to post it to you, but something I want all of us to take ownership of it. Very important. And I remember that Biwari was, I think he gave some concern the last time. He was saying that why can't we make it like shares? Biwari, I think I remember you said something like that. And I took notes of that comment, and so I'm going to share with you a few things that we have done. But before then, let's go to the internet and see uh, the model of few things that are happening there. So I'm going to ask Google now to check up. Let's look at something here. Um, Let me ask Google to give me equity business or equity business uh, community. Let me see if I can find something there. What I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to see orders of business that people like me and you have come together and they put up together, and it always look like child play. Now, what we are trying to do is that if you look at what the AI is just giving us, the meaning of what we are trying to do is an equity business community are groups of businesses that raise capital through equity funding or that are invested in investors. Equity funding can be a good option for business that don't have a financial history to get loan. That is what we are talking about. We can see how the British government and most of these guys they understand the power of this. That's why as you go to the UK, you see a lot of private equity and ventures everywhere, and the government also uh, recognize them and a sublet. Some of them go as far as to to get involved in good businesses to the point of even venture into manufacturing. Okay, so many of them, like if you see this, like the one you are seeing here, this is a company, and they are doing very well. If you look at their history of where they all started somewhere. So I have a firm belief that we can start something, and then if we manage it prudently, uh, it can be something that our family can be bound together so that we can become part of ourselves together. So that is the more essence of what we are trying to do. Obviously, I have already shared with us. I've already shared with us a few things that we want to do in terms of where we want to do the investment, which I am standing to advise at this material time, so that when we're able to put up the real community, we will set up a board, people that can advise us, the one we can need to consult, and we can consult them. So these are the few things I have in mind. But to take it off, I have contacted my IT. Please, if you can call other members who are not here to join this meeting, because we are just four in number, and I wonder why they are not able to do this. So I've also speak to my IT developer who is developing a project for us, and he just put together a platform that I want to share with you now, because this is where we are going to use to do the what we call the crowdfunding. So that is what I want to share with you now. It was still working. Uh, I think was it on Saturday? We were working all through the night, and I think after today was still working. So let me take a look at what he has done now. Yet it's not perfect. Everything is not perfect yet, but I hope that as of this night, we might have set up everything. So let me just share with you what we are putting up here. Now, what we are seeing already before this time, I have a company called Upmall. Upmall is an e-commerce, Upmall e-commerce, Upmall logistics. We have Upmall funding, and we have Upmall pay, and then we have about five companies. So Upmall, we have also Upmall properties. So it's a group. I'm trying to develop a group of companies. Uh, we have already incorporated this site, so we need to make use of it so we can serve what we are doing now. No, this is what we are doing now. Upmore, can you see Upmore funding? I'm sure you know some crowdfunding platform like Kickstarter and many of them. If you have had something like that before, you can can just say yes. Like you have there are so many crowdfunding platforms. Let's look at one. Let's look at crowdfunding platforms. There are so many out there. Some of them are the ones you can pay money they vote for. So we have the look of Kickstarter, Indiegogo, Fundable, Crowdfunders, Patreon, Crowdcube, GoFundMe, and many of them. So this is the kind of thing that we are trying to develop so we can use it for these projects. If you take a look at like this Kickstarter, it's also a kind of a platform that they are helping people. You can, if you have a business, you can, all what you are seeing here are businesses. I think Obama was the one that brought this up. See, so people have used this kind of platform to raise fund, and do a lot of things. And you can see uh, they are funded. Look at the number of projects they are funded, over 270,000, and they have raised over 8 billion US dollars. And so we didn't want to come and beg them. Rather, we can just set up something and develop what we want to do. So having said that, Having said that, let's get back to what we have developed. Now, what we have developed right now will be a platform that we want to use to fast track the money we are going to raise. So I'm going to seek for your opinion along the way because I'm here with my notebook. I want to see how we can communicate together. So whatever we are going to decide, talk about it. You write it on the chat box there for us. Now we have a place here. So this platform is going to be such that when people registered, whatever they contribute, everybody can see what we are doing. Okay, and so this platform, we just develop it. I would say just a few days. So here we are going to have the first projects when like the 500 support, 500 support is going to be our first project that we are going to list up here. Now I'll show you how that will work. Now here is the marketplace for uh, the products. Okay, sorry, that was taking me to the app more. Well, anyway, this is our e-commerce site. We shouldn't come here. Let me get back to the funding. Yeah. Now, because we have not uploaded that yet, so when we come here, we come to the site of contribution. Now, what we have just done is that, for example, this should be ready by tomorrow. Let's say, for example, we can set up here more funding, and each unit. Let's say we want to raise, like we want to raise 45, 50,000 US dollars. So we said 50,000 US dollars divided by 50 equals to. So we are going to sell out 1,000 units. Now, when we set up 1,000 units, so that if you are going to pick 1 unit or 2 units or 3 units or 4 units, so with this, we are eliminate the aspect of I cannot afford. Okay, so like me, I've already deposited 1,000 US dollars. So 1,000 US dollars, that should be uh, 20 units. So for instance, I want to, I'm picking 20 units. 20 units I want to contribute. Now, when I click on that, it will take me to my view charts. And when I view my charts, now that is 20 units I'm taking up, which is 1,000 US dollars. Then I'll just proceed from uh, the payout, and then I will now fill my name, my address, everything about me. And then when I place an order, so let me just do that. Let's say, let me just do for a test. Let me just do for a test because we'll still clean up the database. Nigeria test. Okay. Okay, reverse the test. Okay. So when I place order here, now here comes the order. Thank you for the order. And order be received. Now we are going to create, because we are waiting to submit the site for us to get the API. We are going to provide the option for both crypto payment, and then we are going to use space tap so that people from like Ghana, like other African countries can also get involved. Okay. Now, the reason we're seeing this is that the payment option now is bank direct transfer. So we're going to make all that provision so that people can join this. And so we are going to set also a target so that the number of positions you are holding, that's what we call it. We don't call it shares. We call it membership position. So that's why you have position here. And then once you place your order, you'll be able to also log into your account and you can see whatever you have. We are having a wallet here. Now, the reason why we create this wallet is that we are having an idea that for us to really run, because most of these things, like the crowdfunding, there's a need for us to create a commission within the crowdfunding system so that it will be able to help us to fly. So first and foremost, we need your contribution here. We intend to give out 20% of, because we're trying to see how to incorporate in a little affiliate commission here so that our members who want to also drive their community can have something that they can help to fund their activity. So we tend to just create a kind of a 3-step referral commission such that your direct referral can be 15%, and then we now break the remaining 5% into 2-level generation so that will help our community members to drive and to talk to their community, and that can be. So if we are giving out 20% of what is being generated, that means we need to add 20% to the 50,000 US dollars. Now, 50,000 US dollars, 50,000 US dollars times 0.20. That means 10,000 US of added. So what therefore means that what we are targeting to raise now is 60,000 naira, knowing that 10,000 US dollars would go back to the community. So this is exactly what we intend to do. Now, number 2, so that we can have a kind of a management that will be so seamless, because this place does not give us the management to manage our investment. This place is only for the crowdfunding. Now, the proper investment, we have gotten this software is being programmed from Kenya. I have been following them up. I even incorporated when I knew the usefulness of the software. I even incorporated the company here in Nigeria. The company is called Chemesoft. Okay, so Chemesoft is a Kenyan built company. They are the platform is a platform that you can use to manage something like contribution. In fact, most of the banks private banks and all these equity banks are using that in Kenya. So it will help us, the features here will help us to, as far as we now bring in what everybody is contributing. Now you can download the app and then you can see at real time what is happening in the whole community. We are going to use this. The people that will have access to this platform are only people who has contributed. No matter how friendly you are with any, you cannot have access to this platform because it's going to be exclusively for those who have contributed for this so that they can have accounts and then see exactly what is going on. And so it's a subscribing platform, which you are going to also pay for the subscription. So the functionality of this platform is such a way that from there we are going to migrate all the people who has contributed to the investment, and we can create multiple investment. We can transfer to a deposit, withdrawal, membership. We can even, at the time come, we can even also use the platform to give our members loan if there's anyone. And if there's something that we want people to do and they need to, the defaulting, we can also charge them fine. We can also do the messaging, contribution transfer. We can handle other some investment, the reports, and then a lot can be used for this platform. So we want to have something that uh, we can also create something that can also link to the bank accounts. Uh, a lot about this. So this is a cost of subscription, which we have to do this so we can manage. So the issue of you having access to this is going to be by request. If you are willing to pay for the subscription as a person, we are going to give you access so that you can see what is happening at the back end of the investment. I just want to promise myself that this will be something of a legacy that I can build, and then people can come in the near future to come and see that we were the one that were able to put this together. So this is the servicing center that we are going to use to manage our investment. Now, many of you don't really have an idea of what we intend to invest. And I will tell you that we are not doing any investment than investment in the crypto industry. And as we look at the crypto industry, one of the market that you cannot undermine is a market called exchange. Exchanges is the big game. Exchanges, they are like markets. And if you can fortunately have an exchange that very strong and come to provide a solution, you can tell that the future is very bright for such. And so we want to take advantage of the market lying low and then grow with it. And I'm going to share with also what we are about to do. Now, I intend to be charging money for the consulting work I'm going to do with the company because it demands a lot of work. So, but for the community, I'm going to use my expertise to work for the community. Now, the goal is that it will help us to reduce our risk. Now, imagine that you are doing things by yourself. You bear all the whole risk. And have you ever wondered why is it that most of these companies around the world, they say they're trading on Forex, but they'll come and ask you to contribute money and they'll give you this? Because capital is the key. They want our capital. They come to Africa, they come and mop up the money we have here and then give us the peanut and go and develop their lives. So why can't we do it here? That is what we are trying to do. So for those of you who are just coming now, we have, from where you are meeting us here, this is the software we are going to deploy to use and manage our investment, whole community affairs. This software is good for like contribution or susu and such of like. You can even check up by yourself. Let me drop the website for you. You can find out yourself. When you want to subscribe, you let me know because I can help you to get that right. So this is what this man have been asking link is in this group now. So why are you asking link again? Let me drop the link for you again because I know that you are in this group. Then you're going. I don't know why you're not here. So this is exactly, we want to use that software and then make sure that everything works seamlessly. So let's look at the features again. The feature of this platform is so enormous. So it's both for desktop, Android, and what have you. So it will help us to track our investment. and the report we are giving every day, every time. And so this is the interface. You can have even the expenses that we are making for the community. We'll record it. So you don't need the accountant to come and give you report. Every day the report is already working before you. And that's a kind of thing that we want to do. We are living in a digital world. You don't need to ask someone to go and make accounts. And we are living in a world that if you said the money is there, gone are the days that a chairman and the accountant will take the committee money, go and do their business, and you think that the money is with the accountant, not knowing that the chairman, the secretary, the treasurer has conspired and removed the whole money. We are not dealing with that. We are dealing with the blockchain, and that is why, if you notice on the WhatsApp, I did not only drop the link for you to pay money in, I also dropped for you the Tron, the wallet tracking, so that you can see how much money is there at the real time. We don't want to say money is there in the blockchain. If you know, they know they. So we are just dropping the link for you to see. You can click that link and see exactly how much do we have right now. And as I speak with you now, we are looking for how to make sure by tomorrow on the 15th, we should be able to pay for the first housing that we are trying to purchase. Then, like I said, those of you are just coming now, that we have set up a contribution web page so that we don't only deal on WhatsApp, we deal on a full platform. So AppMore funding, we just develop it. We are not doing AppMore, but it's a platform like any of the crowdfunding platform. So with the contribution, you'll be able to contribute how much you want to contribute. So what we have from the last comment, one of our partners gave that suggestion. I think I remember when he said that why can't we make it like shares? Okay, why can't we make it like shares? So that's why we have decided to structure it to a $50 unit. That means you can now buy position, and we are also going to structure the position will also control. We are going to maybe give a kind of a percentage, because if you bring $50 and put, somebody bring $5,000 and put, we cannot share the same profit with you. That is normal. That is fair, because it's equity something. Somebody invested uh, uh, $5,000 and you invested $100. There's no way, because our business is need capital. So if you don't bring a big capital, I don't think it's fair for you to also enjoy the same percentage. So we are going to pick a percentage based on the position that you occupy and the shares and the allotment that you are holding. All what I'm saying now is what I'm going to open the floor for you to interact. So take note of, I'm not authoritarian. I only share what I have in mind with us here. So later I'm going to open the floor. We can also interact together. So you can now select how many positions that you want to take. But each position will be $50. If we want it to be $100, we'll also discuss here. We are not set it up yet. That's why we are for this meeting. So you can also make a contribution. But I think we are trying to be more democratic so that people can have access to this. So right now, from where we are talking, also we have said that we want to integrate in a kind of a referral, a small affiliate referral, so that since we need a community, so that our members who can also want to reach to their community can also have at least something that they can receive, so that they can also be mobilized and energized to gather more of their community. And we suggest that if we pay out 20% of the contribution back to the community. I know what the company I'm working with, the Skyward community, I know the value that plays, okay? So So we can give back 20% because the investment is not immediate. We are looking at the journey of 3 to 5 years thereabout, based on how God will favor us. If we can decide to pull out some things maybe at the end of 1 year based on the results that we receive, but our target is 5 years, a journey. And so if we are going to add that, and then we also agree if that is okay, so that when you are also prospecting because you are using data to prospect, you are using phone calls to prospect, you are using persuasion to prospect, at least you should have something immediate by bringing your community in. Then for those of us who have already uh, deposited your money, that is fine. We are going to be directly, like I said, those of you that are doing the beyond or before the time, we want to see how we can also create something unique for you because you are the first part of the whole thing. So that is what we have. But before I leave here, let me quickly take you to why I'm choosing the project. This one is the area of my consultation and my expertise. And this is where I would love to take full responsibility of where we are doing the investment. So let me share with you why I choose um, the exchange. As you look at the crypto space, and I'm sure you make no mistake, the crypto space is not coming to go; it's coming to stay. It has swim already most of the oceans that we have sharks, and many of the people who trying to make it useless also discover that they are failing. So the crypto is here to stay, and less than 7% of the world population are into this now. So one of the anchor of the crypto space is what we call the exchange. Now I'm going to point out about three exchanges to us. Number one, let me start from the one we all know, Binance. And I will add also another one called KuCoin. And then I will add another one called BitGet. I hope that this is what I'm seeing here. No, I need big gates, not big guts. Big gates. Okay. Okay. So I'm just bringing to the table now three uh, exchanges. Now I'm going to go to point, and then I will now add the platform that seeing that is a gold mine, and I do hope that it will make people to be very prosperous. Now let me add that platform. It's called Layake. It's called Layake. I will tell you why this is so unique, why I think that this is where we can go for investment. Now you discover that the exchange, the exchangers are like they are the last to go. Anybody can come to the market and buy and sell, make profit, lost profit, but the market will be the last to go. So in the choice of our business, we are going to be very prudent in the choice of what we get involved. Now, as you look at the Binance, one of the unique things that I mentioned, I call all this exchange is that they are all what we call a centralized exchange. One of the uniqueness you are going to find out is what we call the interface of the trading, where people buy and sell. If no exchange, there won't be any cryptocurrency because this interface help us. We buy, we sell, and to check many of them, they are into billions and billions and billions. So you can see the interface of the binary. Now, one good thing is that before you can do any investment here, you must click here to connect and to register with Binance. And Binance has to verify your accounts and so many things before, and both security-wise, before you can also invest or maybe do a business with Binance. Let's look at Coin. KuCoin is also one of the reputable exchange that been for a while, and is also a centralized exchange, and it has the same interface, the interface of same way you see what you saw on Binance, the same interface of which is very familiar with those of us who are doing anything online buying and selling. We also look at BGAT. Now, this is also, let me click on the interface of, and then you see that all of them, they are having the same interface. Kindly follow me and pay attention to the things I'm sharing with you this night, because we may not have this time every time. I need to focus on things I want to do. So you can see that both Binance, KuCoin, and this other platform, they are all having the same interface for the trading. But they have one thing in common. They are all called what we call a centralized exchange. That means for you to do business with them, you must be able to first register with them, verify your accounts, deposit your money, and then you can carry out the transaction with them. But let's move on there, and then let's get to uh, this platform called Ledger. Ledger is an exchange, but I will tell you why we are taking a different position with this exchange that is coming up, and it's lying on the ground. It has interface, the same interface like uh, Binance, like KuCoin, and you can see all of them are also holding the price of at rate Bitcoin at 93,000. But let's go to Coin Market Cap to go and do a little work there to find out a few things on Coin Market Cap. I do hope that you are following the way I'm going. I'm trying to help you to understand where. Let's look at first. I'm sure you know that the first one among the top list here is Binance. Binance is no newcomer. Is a known in the house. So the one that we don't know, if you ask me, the history of Binance is there. We all know. Now, let's look at this other two projects I just mentioned now, KuCoin. Now, KuCoin, let's look at KuCoin. It's an exchange, KuCoin. Okay. So KuCoin as an exchange, they also owned their own. Okay. And the market is down now. So the important thing is that KuCoin as of right now is 10.61. But let's look at something here. They have a very small market supply, okay, and they have a trading volume right now of 3.7 million. But let's look at the joining of this particular projects. Please pay attention to what I'm sharing with you now. Now let's look at the joining of how far they have gone. As of 2017, the KuCoin came up and they have the first hive. And then they now go into what we call the construction, development, and it lies on the ground from 2017 And then as of 2021, that is good 3 years, was when the cool coin started rising up, and from $2.4 to where it goes to its all-time height, which was about $20, and then slammed down to here. So you can see there's always a period of real development. It takes about 3 years for this guy to finish, uh, gain the confidence of the market. Now let's look at another guy here, the one I just shared with you now, Big Gates, because it's good that you should understand why, and they are all exchange, right? Now this guy, the price as of today, the market is just going like this. The price of today is about 6.46 US dollars. But one unique thing is that look at something here. They have what we call a cash supply of 1.2 billion uh, units of the token. But nobody knows the maximum supply. That means the maximum supplies can be 10 billion, can be whatever billion, nobody knows about it. And what they put in circulation is that what they supply, put that into circulation, which is the total circulation is 1.2 billion and supply is 1.2 billion. But we don't know whatever is the maximum supply. So that also poses a red flag there. But all the same, let's look at the journey of how they all began. If you take a note, as of 2021, 2021, now this project was lined up on the price of 0.06 as an exchange, 0.06. And it lies on the ground from 2021 till 2024 November. It was still lying down on 0.6. And then from there, it's trying to raise the head up in 2024. So it closed up at 1.5. But today, it has entered. So imagine that we were the people that we knew about this, and we tried to do what we are trying to do now. And we had the same patience because it's an exchange. It takes about 3 years on the ground. And so that is exactly said that. Let's get back to the point there's a point of attraction here, and then I will take you to the possible calculation of or the projection of what we are trying to do. Now let's look at, like I said, all these exchanges are what we call a centralized exchange. That means to do business with them, you must open accounts with them. They must have your identity. You must also verify their account, and thereafter, you need to deposit your money with them. That means once you deposit your money with them, you are now taking a risk of whatever happened to them happens to you. So the same principle is the cool coin, because that is the nature of all centralized exchange. But as we come to Yake, is holding the interface of a centralized exchange, just like the way you look at finance, just like the way you look at KuCoin, just the way you look at Big Gets. But the uniqueness of what this distance itself from all of them is that in carrying out transaction with layer K, you do not need to own a wallet with this platform. Now, this is what we have. It has the interface of a centralized by operation. It operates on what we call a decentralized exchange. Why? Because it does not take money out of your wallet. You are the custodian of the money that you have. So when you want to carry out a business, and you know that before you can do business with Binance, how do we trade? For those of you that doesn't have idea, is when you place your order, you can see the red and the green. The red people are those who are selling. The green people are those who are buying. So if you have anything to sell, you must first submit what you want to sell. If it matches what has opted to buy, the system will execute a contract for you. It doesn't involve human being. It doesn't involve human being at all. So that is how. The same principle. When we come to layer K, you owned a wallet. You want to sell. I own a wallet. I want to buy. And I have given out a contract of I want to sell this amount. You have also submitted you want to sell this amount. Once your contract and my own mix together with exactly the smart contract would execute the thing for me. So how do we do that? When we come here, this is a uniqueness of this platform called Layer K. All you need to do is that Mr. Matthew wants to sell, but either I know him or not, but he's using a Trust wallet, and I am using MetaMask. These are two different wallets altogether. He has Bitcoin to maybe any coin to sell. I want to buy. So once I place order of what I want to buy and what he wants to sell, automatically it will blow up for me. Now let's look at something here unique. Now see, there are wallets are being connected. So this platform, whatever type of wallet you ever think that exists, all you need to do is that you just search out your wallet. From here, you can see Ledgers, Cilion, every type of wallet, MetaMask. Let's throw it down to see the work that these guys have done. Why I'm so attracted to what they are doing. I want to see how to bring this up. So you can see, as I scroll up now, you can see all type of wallets you can ever think of in this world. Any wallet that ever existed have been incorporated in here on this platform. So you just imagine all the wallets you can ever think about have been incorporated. What that means is that nobody can say, I can't find my wallet on this platform to buy and sell what I want to sell. Brother and friend, this is what my eyes have seen, and I know very well that giving this project a chance, few days, few months, it will be where the whole world will come to do their trading, because yes, even though there are going to be other competitors, so you can see they are also be keeping to add more other wallets here. So once you want to carry out transaction here, all you need to do is to connect your wallet. So if any of this is your wallet, you just click connect, and it connects your wallet. That means you are giving permission for transaction to take place on your platform, from your wallet. So this platform does not hold anybody money. So there's no that this can go bankruptcy because it does not hold anybody money. There's no way hackers will come and hack this platform because they are not going to collect anybody money. If hackers want to hack, they can only hack your own account or any person's account, but it cannot hack the platform because the platform does not hold anybody money. The government cannot crack down on the platform because if they crack down, they want to take hold of the money that this platform is holding. And guess what? The platform does not hold anybody money. My dear friend, that is the reason I know that this platform is going to be a sleep giant on the ground. And very soon, the whole world will be hearing about this kind of project. I'm sure you too, you are happy for what you are hearing from me now. So the interface number one, look, a centralized exchange. That means creating something that we are familiar with, and then at the same time created a unique features that gives us that our ultimate protection in the crypto space. This is the platform that we want to start our journey of investment. As God prosper us, then we can also move to other things that are working. Now, a quick one, while I close this up, I'm going to now take us to uh, the the project itself, where and what we want to do. Let's look at what these guys have produced. Now, uh, like we say on the coin market cap, let's take a look at that layer K. What is the price right now, and why we need to go faster to collect as much as we can. The platform, the token, the coin itself right now, they are developing their mainnet is 102 dollars. But take note of what I want to share with you now. The total supply is 1 billion. Remember that token that the price was $10, the total supply was 1.2 billion, and the circulation was also 1.2 billion. But look at this particular project now. That means that particular token now all have been extracted out from the blockchain. Now, but look at the project. The total supply is 1 billion and the maximum supply is 1 billion. So from day one, we can see a true picture that we are dealing with 1 billion total supply, 1 billion total maximum supply. But the good thing is this. The self-reported circulation supply right now is 24.87 billion. So once you subtract 224.87 million from 1 billion, that means that is the chase game that all of us are going to extract out. They're going to extract out. So they have made this to be that you are going to be part of people who would stake your money to harvest this particular token for yourself. Now, having said that, now we can now go to what I want to show you now. Is supposed to pay me because this is quite a big knowledge. But let me go straight to what I want to share with us. Now, this is where the project, I will explain the project to us, the mechanism, the methodology of what they have done. Now, let's take, for example, in your village, there's a particular farm that they are sharing. You know, if you buy a farm, no matter how fertile is that farm, if you do not cultivate that farm, you cannot have the proceeds of that farm. So what this guy just done is that they have created something that will be able to help you and me to take advantage of what is happening here. Let me see how to log into this account so that I can share that with you. So what we have just developed is something like just 1 minute. Okay. So what they have just developed is like they just sell to you the portion of a farm, and they want you to go to the market to go and buy the seed from the market to come and plant on that farm. And then you now harvest. So they want the 1 billion seedings, which you saw there, which are called the tokens, are all on the farm. So all they want is that they want you to now buy their farm, now go to the market to buy the seedings to come and plant on the farm. Now, the uniqueness of what we are talking is that because everybody is going to the farm, to the market to go and buy the seedings, because in any project, if there's no buyer, even your natural way, uh, even in a conventional life, if you go to market and the buyers are not there, automatically whatever you took to the market will be priced useless. But when you have a product that everybody goes to the market to go and buy that product, automatically that product would be demandable. So that is exactly what we are talking about here. So what they have created is that everyone goes to market, go and buy the products to come and plant on the farm. And so if people are going to market, automatically the demand for the products becomes high. So imagine that everybody keep going to the market to go and buy this product. And the whole thing is that if you don't go to the market early enough, you're going to miss it. So we want to go to market early enough so that we can buy what is available now. I do hope that you have seen the web page. So these are the devices that we call the fan. They look like this. And I'm going to take you once again to the market to see how it looked like. I do hope that you are seeing my page. I will soon close now. I'm just giving you a kind of to abreast you of exactly what we are doing, so that those of you who are here can have a recording. If I don't like, there's no need, because we are not going to talk too much. It's going to be those who are interested can be passed. So that's it. Now, there are these are the farm. Now you can see that you can have this with $100. Now, when you buy all this farm you are seeing here, they don't give you money yet. They are just like you are buying one plot of land that if you don't go and cultivate, the land will be there. And if you hire the land for 1 year, after 1 year now, the land becomes the owner's property. Okay? So we have various option of the land here, from $100 to $500 to 1,005 to 4,005, and so 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, and there is a $99 assets. So that means that if 20 of us were to go to this farm individually, we're supposed to pay $99 each of us. So when we go as a community, that means you have taken advantage of this. That does not mean that if you want to do it by yourself, contact me. I will guide you of how to do it by yourself. But in this case, if we go together, we are going to only pay for only one account, $9 per annum. But if we go, no matter be our number, and we are creating our individual accounts, for you to access this platform, you will pay $99 US. That is why I say number one, it helps us to reduce our risk. Now let's see how we are going to manipulate this, how it means money. So having known the price of the land, take for example, I'm saying that in our village, we go and hire land to farm. Then after 1 year, we farm finish, harvest our land, the crops, and the land belongs to the owner. The same thing here. So here comes the platform. Now let's go back to C. Having known the packages, the name, take note of the name. This particular one is a virtual called a hominified. Then this one is extreme. This one is a breeze. This one is a cyclone. So we want to invest into cyclone as a lease package. Assuming that we have money, we can go for 10,000. So maybe let's start from this cyclone and see what we are going to get out of that. So let's go and do some calculation about the cyclone and see what is going to offer us. We have just less than 10 minutes more to fly out of this place. The company also helped us to have a kind of a calculation that helped us to really check what we have. This is not where I'm coming here. This is not where I'm coming. Okay. Okay. I crowd here. Okay, so let's check the calculation. The purchase simulator. You can also call that the reward. Now, I do know that you remember that these are the names that we have here. We have the package of $100, $500, 1,005, and 4,005. So we want to deal with the package of 4,005. So let's look at the reward simulator, a very quick one. Now, every package that you buy has a corresponding volume of what can be traded or what can be staked on that. For instance, the package of a package of $100, what you are going to invest, put there. Let's take a look at this. It will help you to know what that package can accommodate. Okay. Now it says that the package of $100. Now the maximum of what you can invest into that package is 500 US dollars. Okay. So your 500 US dollars plus 100 US dollar, the farm, plus your 99 US dollars. That means this package, about 700 US dollars can fly for this. That's why I say you can, what I'm trying to do for our community now, you can do it as an individual, okay? Now, if you go for a package of $500, a package of 500 US dollars, the highest of what you can put to that package is 5,000 US dollars. That's the maximum investment. It doesn't matter what is the price of the coin, the layer K at the marketplace, but the maximum of what you can put is 5,000 US dollars. And I will show you how the result each of them can also give to you is also spelled out. But let's go to the package that we are intended. That's why we say we are raising 50,000 US dollars, and that is our goal. And we want to make sure that we put our strength together. That's why we want to create some commission so we can be able to now put it up. Now, the package of 4,500 US dollars, the maximum of what we can put in is 45,000 US dollars. So that's why we are raising 50,000 US dollars. We are going to buy the housing with 4,500 US dollars, and then we pay the annual fee. and then we now invest in 45,000, and then for other logistics of the IT. So that is that. So let's go back to the calculator before we close here. Now the calculator helps us to remember the packet that we are going for is what we call hominified cyclone, right? Which is that the maximum we can put there is 45,000. Now we can go, you can see 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. When I say we are going for optimal 5 years, that means that's a journey. So when we put 45,000 US dollars on this platform for 5 years, this is what it's going to give to us approximately. What that means that if the price of this token still remain exactly, there was no progress, this is the result we are going to get. But imagine that within these 5 years, this guy was able to move to even $4 or $5, as a case may be. But in this case, what I'm sharing with you now, if you want to do it by yourself, you can consult me. I can be of help to you. Please just stand by. Let me on the gem because they have taken their life along. My battery is running down. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. I'm back. So if we do this, if we're able to succeed our plan and we're able to execute the 45,000 US dollars, rest 50,000 US dollars, this is a projection of what it will give to us if this particular token Yake did not make any progress at all. It was static, but which is not possible. And so we should be able to have 45,000 US dollars supposed to produce 45,000 US dollars supposed to produce a total of 120,723 US dollars. Okay, plus our capital. So total is supposed to give us about 165,700 and something US dollars. That can be enough capital for us to start to think about how do we build a future. So imagine that this guy gets to $4, gets to $5, as a case may be, which we don't have a control, but we are dealing with the market at real time. But another point is that now, let's look at the volume of the trading of this guy at the marketplace. The volume of trading is 2.7 million. It's not yet put to consideration. That's on this note. I'm going to close up here. Now let's look at the market here. To look see a token, an exchange max style like this. That means this exchange is a young exchange. It's not yet counted. The volume trading here has not yet been added to the main trading volume. So if you add what they have here on Coinbase, is being traded at 8.3 million US dollars, and then Y on the bit data is traded at 5.5 million. So this plus this is already about 13.8 million US dollars. So if you now add 13.8 to 2.7, that means that's about 16 million US dollars trading volume. That is what this particular asset is holding. And it's not a joke because people are now discovered that they can have their liberty for carrying out a lot of transactions without surrendering their coin to an exchange. That is a beauty. So I do believe that you guys, you should appreciate the few things I'm sharing with us here, and that is why I call for this meeting to let you know that I am very committed. Now I tell you the secret of why I'm doing this year. Maybe if there's a need. This year is my unique year because the calendar of this year is exactly the year I was born. So I'm taking this year very, very serious because I may not have this year again throughout the days of my life on earth. It comes once in a century. Maybe your own came, you didn't observe, but my own is just this year. The calendar gives me exactly the date, everything. So I don't want to toy with this year. I want to make sure that I make a strike history for this year. So that is what I'm doing here. So thank you very much. I'm going to drop my screen, and then if you have any comments, you can unmute yourself, and then you can share something with